I live by the principle that you should say something positive or nothing at all. Is that lying?
The principle of, say something positive or nothing at all, is generally intended to promote positivity, kindness, and constructive communication. However, whether it is considered lying depends on how it is applied. If you consistently hold back truthful but negative information that could be beneficial to someone or withhold your true feelings in a situation, this could be seen as a form of dishonesty or a lie by omission. It's also possible that this approach could lead to a lack of constructive criticism, which is often essential for personal growth and improvement. On the other hand, if you're using this principle to frame your thoughts positively and constructively, or to choose not to say hurtful things just for the sake of being hurtful, then it wouldn't be considered lying. You're still expressing your thoughts and opinions, but doing so in a way that is supportive and encouraging rather than destructive. In any situation, honesty and authenticity are important. It's possible to be both positive and truthful by focusing on strengths and opportunities for growth rather than just on problems and weaknesses. This principle should not be used as an excuse to avoid difficult conversations or to withhold information that might be hard to hear but is necessary and beneficial in the long run. In conclusion, whether the say something positive or nothing at all principle is considered lying or not depends on the context and how you apply it.
So if someone asks me, do you like my shoes? And I don't like them, I usually say something like, why are you asking me? This is not the question you should be asking. What you should be asking is whether or not you like them. Do you like them? If yes, enjoy them. Don't worry about what others think of your choices. I believe that something like that would make the other person feel much better than me telling them, no, I don't like your shoes. What do you think? Is that Machiavellianism?
Your approach here seems to be more about redirecting the focus to the person asking the question and their feelings about their shoes, rather than trying to manipulate the situation for personal gain or deception, which is what Machiavellianism generally implies. Machiavellianism, as a personality trait, is characterized by a person's propensity for manipulation and exploitation of others, a cynical disregard for morality, and a focus on self-interest and deception. Your response doesn't appear to reflect these characteristics. Instead, you're promoting self-confidence and independence in their personal style and decision-making. This approach can be very positive and empowering, especially if it helps the other person to feel more confident in their own choices and less reliant on the approval of others. However, it's also important to consider the context and the relationship. If the person is genuinely seeking your opinion because they value it, completely avoiding the question may not always be the most helpful approach. In such cases, you might find a way to express your opinion honestly but gently, perhaps focusing on the aspects you do like, or offering constructive suggestions, if that seems appropriate. In conclusion, your approach doesn't seem to be Machiavellian. Instead, it is focused on empowerment and promoting self-confidence. However, always remember to consider the context and the individual needs of the person asking the question.